SAP FM, Funds Management, Interview Questions and Answers. What is SAP Funds Management, and what are its benefits? SAP Funds Management is a component of SAP ERP that helps organizations manage their budgets and funds effectively. Its benefits include enhanced financial control, streamlined budget management, improved transparency and accountability, and better decision-making. What is a commitment item in SAP FM, and how is it different from a GL account? A commitment item in SAP FM is a type of account used to track funds allocated for specific purposes. It differs from a GL account in that it is used solely for budgeting and funds management purposes and does not record actual financial transactions. What is a budget period in SAP FM, and how is it defined? A budget period in SAP FM is a predefined timeframe for which a budget is set. It can be defined as a fiscal year, a quarter, a month, or any other time period as per the organization's requirements. What is a budget structure, and why is it important in SAP FM? A budget structure is a framework that defines how budgets are organized and managed in SAP FM. It is important as it provides a logical and consistent way of organizing budgets and enables efficient monitoring and reporting. How is a budget created in SAP FM, and what are the key steps involved? A budget is created in SAP FM by defining a budget structure, assigning the relevant commitment items, and setting the budget amounts for each period. The key steps involved include budget planning, budget execution, and budget monitoring and reporting. What is a budget transfer in SAP FM, and how is it used? A budget transfer in SAP FM is a process of reallocating funds from one commitment item to another within a budget structure. It is used to optimize the use of available funds and ensure that they are used for their intended purposes. What is a budget carry forward in SAP FM, and how does it work? A budget carry forward in SAP FM is a process of transferring any unutilized funds from one budget period to the next. It works by adjusting the opening balance of the new budget period based on the unutilized funds from the previous period. What is a budget availability control, and how does it work? Budget availability control in SAP FM is a feature that helps organizations ensure that funds are available before committing to a particular expense. It works by checking the available budget against the committed amounts and preventing any further commitments if the available budget is insufficient. What is a budget release in SAP FM, and how is it used? A budget release in SAP FM is a process of releasing funds that have been reserved for a specific purpose. It is used to allow expenses to be incurred against a commitment item and is usually triggered by an approval workflow. What is a budget structure element, and how is it defined? A budget structure element in SAP FM is a component of a budget structure that defines the level of detail for budget planning and monitoring. It can be defined as a commitment item, a cost center, a fund center, or any other organizational unit. What is a budget revision in SAP FM, and how does it work? A budget revision in SAP FM is a process of adjusting a budget due to changes in requirements or circumstances. It works by modifying the budget amounts for specific periods or commitment items, and may require approval depending on the organization's policies. What is a budget profile, and how is it used in SAP FM? A budget profile in SAP FM is a configuration setting that defines the budgetary rules and processes for a specific budget structure. It is used to ensure that budgets are managed consistently and efficiently across the organization. What is a budget hierarchy in SAP FM, and how is it defined? A budget hierarchy in SAP FM is a structure that defines the relationships between budget elements. It is defined by grouping budget elements at different levels, such as company level, department level, and project level. What is a budget report in SAP FM, and how is it generated? A budget report in SAP FM is a document that provides an overview of budget planning and execution. It can be generated by running standard SAP FM reports or by creating custom reports using SAP Report Painter. What is a commitment report in SAP FM, and how is it used? A commitment report in SAP FM is a document that provides an overview of funds that have been reserved but not yet spent. It is used to monitor the available budget and ensure that commitments are within the budgetary limits. What is a budget document in SAP FM, and how is it created? A budget document in SAP FM is a record that contains the budget data for a specific budget period. It is created by defining the budget structure, assigning the relevant commitment items, and setting the budget amounts. What is a budget transfer order, and how is it used in SAP FM? A budget transfer order in SAP FM is a document that is used to transfer funds from one commitment item to another within a budget structure. It is created by specifying the transfer amount, the source and destination commitment items, and any relevant comments. What is a budget profile assignment, and how is it done in SAP FM? A budget profile assignment in SAP FM is a process of assigning a budget profile to a specific budget structure. It is done by specifying the relevant budget profile in the budget structure settings and ensuring that it is properly configured. What is the role of the FM area in SAP FM, and how is it defined? The FM area in SAP FM is a key organizational element that represents a financial management area within an enterprise. It is defined by specifying a unique code and a description, and is used to group financial management transactions for reporting and analysis purposes. What is a commitment item, and how is it used in SAP FM? A commitment item in SAP FM is a specific line item in a budget structure that represents a particular expense or revenue. It is used to monitor the expenditure of funds and ensure that commitments are within the budgetary limits. What is a budget period in SAP FM, and how is it defined? A budget period in SAP FM is a specific period of time for which a budget is planned and executed. It can be defined by specifying a start date and an end date, and can be adjusted as needed to reflect changes in the budgetary requirements. What is a budget transfer posting, and how is it done in SAP FM? A budget transfer posting in SAP FM is a process of transferring funds from one commitment item to another within a budget structure. It is done by creating a posting document that specifies the transfer amount, the source and destination commitment items, and any relevant comments. What is a budget release order, and how is it used in SAP FM? A budget release order in SAP FM is a document that is used to release funds for a specific commitment item or project. It is created by following the budget release strategy and obtaining the required approvals, and is used to ensure that funds are released only for approved purposes.